I saw, I conquer.
As I stop and take a break, I get a moment of reflection. What am I doing? Ask myself,
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Motivation Monday. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pumped up and excited to be talking to you guys again. It's another Monday. We're blessed again to wake up and see another day, be able to go at it another week. So today, we're going to get straight to it. Last week or a couple weeks ago, we talked about why not now? Jumping in, going towards your dream, fulfilling your vision, getting out and doing what you were called to do with your life. Well, today, I want to kind of piggyback off of that and talk about what it takes to start moving towards that vision. And so today we're going to talk about embracing change in your life. And so what does it mean to embrace the change? Well, in order to have something new, you have to do something different. In order to get a new result, you have to change what you're doing. It is Les Brown that says, change is difficult, but essential to survive. And I believe that not only is it essential to survive, but it's essential to thrive. So you can get by just doing the norm, by waking up every day, by punching the clock, doing your regular job and clocking out at 5 or 6 or whatever time you get off. But in order to get something different, in order to fulfill your dreams, in order to walk the path that you were called to walk, you got to change things up a bit. So everything that I talk about is obviously something that I've learned, that I've had to accept, that I've had to grow and do myself. So, for example, for me, I was used to getting up at a certain time, taking a shower, brushing my teeth, sitting around for a little bit, going to work, coming home, and doing the same thing every single day. But as I began to embark on this journey, as I began to start to tread the path and form the organization and try to network with people and do these things, I realized that I had to change things. Not all of my changes were big. Some of them were really small. Some of them were things like waking up earlier than I woke up before. Because now that I'm working and fulfilling my vision and fulfilling my dream and my calling, I have to have more time in the day, so I can't sleep as long as I used to. So in order to change things up, you got to figure out in your life what is not working for the vision that you want. What are you doing right now that is stopping you, that is holding you back from fulfilling your calling? What habits do you have right now, or what habits do you not have that you need to develop that's stopping you from being who you are, who you're meant to be? See, we believe in waking up every day and being the best version of ourselves that we can be. And what that means is that every day I have to do something to improve and make myself better than the person that I was yesterday. I can't wake up and be the same Darwin that I was every single day. See, I have to wake up and push myself. And in order to be great, you have to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. If you look at any of the great people in our country, in our world, we can even start with athletes, for example, and look at what they do. I'll use Steph Curry right now, since it's basketball season. He's a guard for the Golden State Warriors and an amazing three-point shooter. And he's broken the record for the most three-pointers in a season. And there's some players right now, he's shot over 300 three-pointers, or rather made over 300 three-pointers this season. And there's some players that didn't make 300 three-pointers in their entire career. Magic Johnson, he shot more three-pointers in one season than Magic Johnson, one of the greatest players to ever play the game, has shot in his career. So, what makes Steph Curry so great? Was he born like that? No. Matter of fact, if you look back, when he came into the NBA, he was actually projected to be a mediocre player. So what made him great is he changed his routine. He did something different. When the off season, I've seen some of the footage of some of his training. He didn't train like the rest of the people train. He didn't train like his counterparts train. He didn't do the same things that they did. He broke out of his comfort zone and he practiced and he worked and he honed the skills and he developed habits. And I'm sure there was probably days where he did nothing but shot three-pointers over and over and over and over again. But guess what that meant? That meant that when it was time for him to get into the game, when it was time for him to get into the game, he would be able to go and shoot those three-pointers effortlessly. And if you're a basketball fan and you've ever watched Steph Curry shoot this season, you see it's almost effortless when he shoots. Well, I'm telling you that you have to be the Steph Curry of your field. You have to be the Steph Curry of your vision. You have to get out there and you have to practice over and over and over again. If it's having to wake up early, you have to wake up early every day. If it's fitness and you have to do push-ups, you have to practice doing push-ups every day, because when it's game time, when it's time for you to get into the game and actually execute, that way you are ready to do it. I'm a big fan of Les Brown. Huge fan of Les Brown. For those of you guys that don't know who Les Brown is, he's a motivational speaker. Amazing, amazing man, has a great story. And one of the things that he said is, it is better to have an opportunity. It's better to not have an opportunity and be prepared than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. So it's better to not have an opportunity and be prepared than to have the opportunity and be unprepared. So basically what he's saying is it's better to practice now and be ready, so that when it's time to step into the game, you're already ready to go. Because what happens when that person comes to you and gives you the offer of a lifetime, the offer that you've been waiting for, be it management, a promotion, whatever it is, what happens if you haven't prepared yourself? So you have to embrace the change in your life. You have to make a conscious decision to change. You have to make a conscious decision to break out of the norm. You have to make a conscious decision to do something different than what you've done before. And this isn't something that I'm just telling you. This is something that I'm putting into practice now, and I'm noticing the rewards and I'm noticing the change in my life. So today I challenge you to sit down and think about some things that you have to change. Think about some habits that maybe you have to form or you have to work on. And I want you to get up and I want you to work on those every day. Every day I want you to go out and work on that. And I want you to push yourself to be great, because you have greatness inside of you. There's something on the inside of you that's waiting to be birthed into this world that we need from you. So get up, write it down, start working towards it. Take one step at a time so you can move towards your goal. I love you guys. I hope that you guys have a blessed week. As always, you know it's Motivation Monday. I'm not going to spend too much time because I've been out here about Make a Difference Monday and about 30 for 30 and Operation Jumpstart, but I still want to challenge you. I want to ask you, go to the website www.gofundme.com/OJSNow. Join the movement, Operation Jumpstart. Like the page, subscribe, share. It's great things coming. We hope to push you, challenge you, motivate, help, inspire, and encourage you to be great every day. Be the best version of yourself. Until next Monday, you guys be blessed.
As I stop and take a break, I get a moment of reflection. What am I doing? I ask myself this question. Trying to learn a lesson from the people's indiscretion. And it's my impression